Hi, good people. It's Amy from Savor Salvage Scent, and I hope you're doing great. For those of you who are new to the channel, thanks so much for stopping by. This mostly focuses on all things fragrance related. And for those of you returning, thank you so much. I love that you're here. All of you, I hope that you will continue to feel inspired to leave comments, ask questions, give advice, ideas, etc. I love the exchange, and I'm so glad you're part of this community with me. So today, I thought I would talk to you about male marketed fragrances that I wear. For those of you who have joined me before, you know that I feel really strongly that you should wear what you love, no matter where you are in the gender spectrum. And I think it's kind of bananas, honestly, that companies continue to engender scents. You know, it's to me like saying only girls can wear pink or only men can wear blue. I think if you love a scent, you should wear it. And so I thought I'd share with you, to back that up, 7 of the scents that are marketed to men that I wear the most. So the first 2 scents I'm going to talk to you about are, I would say, for me, more warm weather fragrances, though they have some herbal elements and everything that I think would be nice transition scents as we move into fall. And then the last 5, I would say, for me, are cold weather fragrances. And as I was kind of putting my notes together and thinking about these scents today, I realized that while I think all of these are just beautiful quality, incredible scents, and I didn't intend for this to be a cheapie or inexpensive scent video, they are all $30 or under. So they're all very, I would say, affordable compared to what's, mostly on the market right now. So you can feel good about that too, and blind buying them if you want to try them. So I'm going to start with one to me that is a great warm weather fragrance that also, though, could be transitioned into fall, and it's John Varvatos's Artisan. It's not a great bottle. It's really heavy, beautiful. This is one I bought, frankly, at a discount store because the bottle was damaged, and so I lifted up to my nose and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I don't care if this is a men's scent, it's beautiful. So this was first created in 2009. The nose is Rodrigo Flores Reyes, and he has created Non Bon for Arquiste, Clinique's Happy, many of the green tea scents for Elizabeth Arden, Kate Spade's Walk on Air, and one of my holy grail, although I did finally get my hands on it, fragrances, Tom Ford's Sahara Noir, that is out of production and so gorgeous. So he's done many, many cool things beyond what I just mentioned. The top notes are clementine, tangerine, thyme, and marjoram. The mid notes are orange blossom, ginger, lavender. And the base notes are a couple different kinds of wood, amber, musk, and there's jasmine in here too, if I didn't mention it. So I'm going to tell you for each of these what are the prominent few things that come out for me. Because to me, I think it's interesting to hear the notes and important, but you don't always know, what are the most, what are the most attention-grabbing parts or the notes. So to me, this is a fantastic neroli or orangey citrus scent, but it has a hint of thyme and ginger. And so to me, when you first spray it, it is a little more herbal, a little more, what I would say was a masculine marketed scent. But when it dries down, I just get beautiful neroli orange, and then some of that herbal quality still, the thyme and the ginger, and it's just, I think, gorgeous. And this is, to me, something that could be a niche scent and very expensive, and people would buy it. It's really, really beautiful. So first on my list is John Varvatos's Artisan. Second, this is an older scent, Azzaro pour Homme. And I just love this. Oh my gosh. Sorry, let me tell you a little bit more about it. This has been around for a long time. I want to say since 1978. Yeah, something like that. And then there are 2 noses credited for this scent, Gerard Anthony and Richard Wirtz. I couldn't find much about Richard Wirtz, but Gerard Anthony created Nilang for Lalique. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't own it. And Excess by Paco Rabanne, among many others. The top notes are caraway, iris, lavender, clary sage, and lemon. Basil, anise, and bergamot. The mid notes are sandalwood, juniper berries, patchouli, vetiver, and cedar. And the base notes are leather, tonka, amber, musk, and oak moss. To me, this is, I would say, kind of a classic aromatic, probably even considered a fougere because it has lavender and a few other fougere things. But to me, this is aromatic with emphasis on anise. Like, I love anise. For those of you who have listened to my channel before, you probably know that. I just think it's great. And this is, it's got a little bit of a soapiness or like a barbershop quality, but what really comes through is anise. And so to me, this is great in the hot weather, but it's herbal enough that I think it also could even translate to fall. Azzaro pour Homme. This is really inexpensive, or maybe at least it was for me. I bought this, gosh, maybe a year or two ago. I bought this with a shower gel, and it was $15 for both, shipped. So really, really inexpensive. Azzaro pour Homme, super great, wonderful scent. Okay. Next on the list, I really, really like a lot of the Boucheron fragrances. Did you just hear that was a cat sneeze? It's my cat, little cat Paris down here sneezing, let you know she's around. Saying you've oversprayed today. So I loved Boucheron scents. This is Jaipur pour Homme. I had read a few times online that people suggested this as a gender-bending scent. This was created in 1998 by the wonderful Annick Minardo, who is one of my favorite perfumers. She is a master at licorice and anise scents, and one of the first scents I ever fell in love with was Lolita Lempicka, the original. She's done many for Lolita Lempicka. She did Bulgari Black, another just killer fragrance, and Dior Hypnotic's Poison that I could not live without. So gorgeous, anisey, vanillic, tonka-y, gorgeous thing. This has some of that running through it for sure. So the top notes are lime, bergamot, cardamom, and lemon. The mid notes are carnation, cinnamon, jasmine, and rose, and the base notes are tonka, patchouli, benzoin, and cedar. This is so beautiful. I meant to do some research, and I would love to hear from you if any of you know if this was named based on some kind of Indian tradition. It feels like some of the spices in this scent are Indian, like the cardamom. So to me, the three words that stand out when I smell this are benzoin, tonka, and cardamom. This is $20 online. You can find it from 20 to 30 bucks. Gorgeous. I mean, this is one to me that like anybody could wear easily. It's so beautiful. And as you know, there are some very, very expensive scents that highlight benzoin, like, what is it called? There's a Guerlain scent that's very expensive. And to me, this is not far off. Like, this is a really inexpensive, beautiful benzoin, tonka, cardamom heavy scent. Just gorgeous. So, Boucheron's Jaipur pour Homme. Gosh, next on the list is, so, along with Lolita Lempicka, growing up in the 80s, I was born in the 70s, grew up mostly in the 70s and 80s, was wearing Obsession by Calvin Klein. I still love it. I love Oriental scents. I love anything that's spicy, incensey, boozy, that kind of thing. And so I loved Obsession and have a bottle of Obsession. And my beautiful friend whose son passed away far too young wore Obsession for men, and she gifted me with his bottle. So I've been dabbing this on here and there. I won't dry out the bottle, but occasionally I'll dab this on, and it's just so, so, so beautiful. So let me tell you a little bit more about it. obviously by Calvin Klein, but the nose is Robert Slattery. I couldn't find anything about him. This was created in 1986. The top notes are coriander, lavender, mandarin, grapefruit, bergamot, lime, and cinnamon. A lot of notes in this scent. The mid notes are nutmeg, carnation, jasmine, sage, Brazilian rosewood, pine, myrrh, and red berries. And the base notes are amber, sandalwood, patchouli, musk, vanilla, and vetiver. Oh my gosh, this smells good. So for those of you who have smelled Obsession for women, very similar, but I would say what makes it different is, especially when you first spray it, you get more of like an herbal blast. And then when it dries down, again, I find it to be unisex. So what comes out for me in this is an herbal quality, woody, cinnamon. So I know some people are kind of on the fence about cinnamon. I feel sorry for y'all if that's true. Cinnamon is so beautiful. Anyway, so this is like an herbal, woody cinnamon, and this is originally very expensive, but you can find discounted for $25 to $35, I would say, for a 3.4. So very affordable now, and just a gorgeous scent. And this is gorgeous in the in the cold winter months. Just beautiful. Obsession for men. The next scent is relatively new to me, and I learned about it, I think, so for those of you who have listened to Sebastian Jara's videos, or Dana Sandhu is often a guest of his and has her own, they both, I believe, write for Saffler Bon, and I know they both have different formats and videos, and they are, I would just say, two of the greatest, to me, perfume fragrance educators. I just love what I learned from them. I love their content, and I think it was a video focused on like their favorite inexpensive scents. It might have been male-dominated scents, but I think it was just inexpensive scents. And this has been mentioned by them a few times, so I thought I would try it out. So this is a recent blind buy. It is Bentley for Men Intense. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful, you guys. I can't wait to rock it in cold weather. It was first created in 2013 by Natalie Larson. A lot of you will know her. She's just a heavy hitter, man. She's amazing as a perfumer. So created Dolce & Gabbana Sicily, many for Jill Sander, many, and many for Lalique, including Ancre, Noir, and some of the amazing vetiver scents. The top notes in this Bentley for Men Intense are bergamot, black pepper, bay leaf. The mid notes are clary sage, geranium, cinnamon, rum, and woody notes. And the base notes are leather, benzoin, incense, cedar, and patchouli. Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good, you guys. Amazing. I just call this woody, boozy incense. Like, my favorite things, basically. I'm learning more and more that I love boozy notes. I love anything incensey, and I am woman enough to say that I love woody notes as much as any man. This you can find for about $30 online. Tremendous deal. And the bottle's beautiful. It looks like a liquor bottle to me. Heavy as hell, but just a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. So Bentley for Men Intense, a new one for me, and I'm loving it so far and can't wait to see how it performs in the cold. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Okay, last two. I'm not going to say a lot about Old Spice because those of you who have listened to my channel before will know I've talked about it a lot. So briefly, a lot of people know about this because it was in their father's or grandfather's medicine cabinets. This is my dad's last bottle of Old Spice. Miss you, Dad. You were the greatest, and you smelled great. There's a gazillion notes in here. I think it was released in 1936 or 1938 by Schulten. But I would say among all the notes, this to me is rummy carnation. It's really great. It's a little aldehydic. So it's got definitely a vintage vibe, but what comes out so strongly for me is carnation. And kind of boozy notes. I've been told the new formulations, sadly, they've softened or even taken out kind of those liquor or boozy notes. So if you're going to try this based on this girl's recommendation, I would say try to get a vintage bottle. They're probably still cheap, even vintage, in this glass. It's like milk glass bottle. So this is like boozy carnation, and so that's why I think, you know, men or women can easily wear it. It's just, carnation is spicy. It's beautiful. So yeah, Old Spice. Thanks, Dad. Last but not least, this is my favorite male marketed scent. It is freaking gorgeous. It is everything I want in a coffee gourmand. It is Rochas Man. Don't make me tell you what I think this bottle looks like. The juice is beautiful. So, so pretty. 1999, created by Maurice Rousseau. So a lot of you know he's amazing. He created Musc Ravageur. I mean, one of the best to me scents ever, under the name of Frederic Malle. He created Bond Number 9, New Harlem. I mean, and the list goes on. He just has done some amazing things. The top notes in this are lavender and bergamot. The mid notes are jasmine, cedar, lily of the valley, raspberry, and cappuccino. And the base notes are sandalwood, patchouli, amber, and vanilla. I have this all over today, and I'm still gonna respray. This thing, I mean, I could just spray it, bathe in it. It smells so great. It smells great straight out of the bottle. I do not understand how this is marketed just to men. It is so beautiful. To me, this smells like, I wrote down, delicious, like delicious. This is to me such an incredible gourmand. Coffee, patchouli, berry, and cream. It is so beautiful. You can find a bottle of this for the high 20s, low 30s. And it is, I'm telling you, I resprayed this today and I was like, maybe I won't wear anything else for the next week. This smells so good. And truly you get the cappuccino. To me, this is a great coffee scent that's not just coffee. So it's got like that cappuccino vibe, but it also has the berry, a little bit of patchouli. It's got a creaminess to it. It is, even to me, it's funny, tonka isn't a note, but I get tonka in this too. So it's like this deeply vanillic coffee berry thing. It is gorgeous. $30. Rochas Man. So beautiful. So I would love to hear from you, especially those of the female persuasion. Do you wear male marketed scents? What are they? How do you feel about engendered fragrances? I would love to also do a video with some male friends of mine who wear female marketed scents or women marketed scents, to hear what are their favorites. So I would love to hear more from you on this, and I can't wait to talk soon. Have a great day. Bye.